Hello everyone, how you doing? It's another Monday. Where's time going? It's going very fast. And it also means that you've got Dovetail Direct tomorrow as well. So I thought we'd try to have a nice relaxing run up to Carlisle tonight before all the madness starts tomorrow. So I know you're all ready for that tomorrow. Yeah, that's the plan anyway. We're on the 2026 timetable for the Crewe to Preston and Preston to Carlisle. We're going to take the 90, as you can see, on a Freightliner 90s on an intermodal the whole way up. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We should be able to run the same service across the two DLCs as well. Just one thing to remember on this part at Crewe up to Preston, it's still on the 1980s scenery, but once we get Preston northwards, it's using the updated scenery tile, so things might look a little bit different. You probably saw the video last week that I did where I was driving the 8 series for a little bit. So how is everyone? I could see in the chat Kelly, William, good evening, Animal, Borns, Stace, Mike B is there, Pete Wright, G Dave, GW Photography. Who else have we got? I'm scanning. Railroad Unlimited is in from Florida. You've got hot dogs and fruit juice. He's starting with the food already, look. Joseph Bland, good evening. Carter, good evening. Andrew is there, good evening. Just started. And CPMC, how are you doing? All good. Oh, Pete Edmonds is there, look. There he is. There he is. He could do with some fun after today, he says. So could I, really. Dave Latham, good evening. Sharadi Waddy is there as well. And George Shannon, everyone's coming in. Nice to see everybody popping in. So that's what we're going to do. I know I'm not going to use it tonight, actually, which was a bit silly of me. I've got my TS controller's door panel in front of me, but I do also have the old AWS plunger, which I'm going to use in this run. Apart from that, everything's just going to be as usual. So yeah, shall we get into it? Take it out of photo mode, and we'll get everything set up first of all, shall we? And have I got the game sound on? I have. That's good. Oh, that one's leaving in front of us. That's nice of him. Okay, let's do everything we need to do. We'll get the master key in, going into forwards. We'll have the lights on daytime. Let's do the GSMR. Right, that's good. What else do we need to do? Oh, we got the safety systems, of course. We need to do that. So let's do it. Our DSD is up here. I can't do that, can I, till I sit down? I can't press the plunger yet. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's sit back down. It works. That's good. It works. Right, what have we got over here? We got the lights. We want marker lights because we've already put the headlights on. Tail lights are off. Foot warmer we definitely don't need. Instrument lights will be a good idea. And I think we're all ready to go. Now out of here we can do 15. So I'm going to set the the speed set to 15 for leaving. There we go. Yeah, I think we're all good. Shall we have a quick look outside at what we've got? That guy's not left, has he? Just moved up to the signal. Yeah, intermodal, double-headed. Got the green one on the back, and all the containers stretching right back. We're just outside of Crewe, so we're gonna get into it, get the brakes off, and make our way up to Carlisle. I like using that plunger. It's good. Get the brakes off. Let me just have a look who we've got. Stacey's back. Nick, good evening. Jason's there. That BR guy. Wrong Way is in. Good evening to you. Sam is there. The original Tomcat. As everyone's coming in tonight. Oh, Paul's there. Oi, oi. He's in Wales. He's not in New South Wales or Australia or anywhere in that sort of neck of the woods. He's in Wales, the real Wales. Who else have we got? Anyone else? Anyone else? You're just going to have your dinners. You're just saying hi. Thanks for that, Paul. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Sai, good evening as well. Yeah, let's get the brakes off and let's get moving. Set the train brake handle to running. before applying power. Did I not do that? Let's just do that. Let's make sure it comes off. I bet it's probably the wagons, is it? Taking ages. Let's just make sure this is released as well. Just in case. Put that back. Right, let's see what happens this time. That's better. Slight movement. Taking the strain, hopefully. Off we go. There we are. Alright, cool. Let me check on the sound. It looks alright so far. Oh, Davy Drives, good evening, how are you? Sorry, yeah, I did miss you. Jackson's there as well. Hentis is there. How's everyone doing? Everyone's in. Everyone's in tonight. Yeah, see you, Paul. We'll see you in a bit. Thanks for coming in. What's Stace done now? I've missed that. Oh, it's 10 actually out of here. There we go. That's not good. We'll just coast it, shall we? For a little bit. Right, let me see what she's done. Is she in the wars again? Let's get my speed off first. There, that's better. In fact, let me just set this to 10, and then we should be good. There, that's it. Alright. Right, back to normal. Yeah, broken it already. You've been in hospital all morning. I saw that bit. Just repeat what you did. Because I didn't see that bit. Why is the speed set not holding me at... Hang on. Let me do this again. Yeah, speed set 10. Why is it not holding me at 10? Does it not operate below 10? Or at 10? I can't remember. We'll do it manually if we need to. There we go. Going down and under. Mike, you got your plunger as well over the weekend. Tis good. Certainly is, yeah. Have I got the 2019 ECML Timetable mod? No, I did see that when I was looking. I haven't got that yet. I will get that. Oh, size not so good as well. Not good. Hopefully nothing serious. Sam says the Class 90s your chowder train when they did local services with Greater Anglia. We've got a couple of people who know about that in the chat as well. Perforated eardrum. Oh, wow. Someone's been shouting at you. That's what it sounds like. Going down a steep hill. Oh, yeah, of course it doesn't hold you. Yeah, yeah. The horns are... Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Stace. I did the horns then. Close your ears. I'll do it again. Just close your ears. There we go. Are we getting King's Cross in TSW6 tomorrow? You're not getting anything tomorrow, Gortu. You're not getting anything tomorrow. You'll get told about things, but you won't get anything tomorrow. Oh, it lets you get 5 miles per hour overspeed in real life before braking. Okay, that's good info. We are going up to 15 quite soon, so I'm going to just set it anyway. Like that. You can't hear anything out of it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Jackson, I'm not going to say what's going to be announced tomorrow. You'll just have to watch it tomorrow. And everything will be revealed. I'm going to try and get a video done as well for tomorrow with a summary that'll come out after the end of the direct, so it's probably going to be quite late. It won't be a live one, it'll be a pre-recorded thing, but I'll try and get it out with a bit of a summary. So if you want a quick recap, because you know what the directs are like, they're like bang, 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 loads of information. So I'll try and get something ready tomorrow. Hopefully got time to do it. We will get up to speed on this run, by the way, at some point. It's not on the roadmap. Yeah, that's a very diplomatic answer, yeah. When is the 70 coming out? Yeah, we don't know that either. Maybe that'll be on the direct tomorrow. Maybe that'll be on the... Tayo, how you doing? Will I do some tones? I'll do some more tones, yeah. There you go. Right, once we get out of Crewe, we'll be laughing. You got overwhelmed last time with all the information. Well, the one that, if you do, the one that I'll be doing will be a bit more concise. So mine will be more of a summary. So you might, if you get stuck, then you might want to watch that afterwards, and that might help you out a little bit. You're not watching the direct because it's past your bedtime. Yeah, it'd be quite late for you, won't it? It's quite late for us, actually. That's bright, isn't it? I haven't got the light on, have I? No. It's just a bright cab. For some reason. By the way, this timetable is created by what did Mike call him? Funky. No, he's called Flukey. He's called Flukey. And he's just joined the Discord this morning, very early, because he's in Australia. I didn't know he was in Australia. He sent me some information about the second version of this, the updated version of this that he's currently working on. So if you're in the, I'll get him to post it. I'll get him to post it in the Discord. So if you're on the Discord and you want to chat to him about it, or you on PC that have been perhaps playing this, then yeah, you can chat to him there. He was going to call in the stream, but it was a bit wrong time of day for him, unfortunately. But he might call in. He might call in. Who's doing a spag ball? Hentis is doing a spag ball. Yeah, it'll tell you off if you do caps. He doesn't like capital letters. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. Oh, I missed the tunnel. I didn't see that, Andrew. If we go for another one, I'll do it. Yeah, it is, Pete. Yeah, shame it isn't on console. I don't know if there'll ever be anything in the future that'll allow it. I don't know. I think it's because the platform owners on console tie everything down, don't they? Pretty much. Right, here we go. Getting onto the main line, finally. Evening, Plums, how you doing? Right, so I'm gonna put the speed set up now. 75, I think, Dave, isn't it? You said. Once the back of this clears the board. Did you say, Mike, did you say one of yours crashed? An 86 run that you did crashed? I think I saw you say it earlier. The chat's going quite fast tonight. So trying to drive and read it, I'll do my best. Let me just drop the throttle and reapply it. That's better. We weren't getting any traction then. $75, yeah, cheers. The thing I don't know is, have we passed the neutral section by going around the side? I don't think we have we? I'm scanning for it. Somewhere up here, isn't it? It's thrown me. Maybe we did go past it. I don't know. I don't know. Or did I go? I didn't go over it, did I? I didn't see it at all. If I did go over it, I didn't mean to. I was looking for it. Right, that's not working, that speed set. And this time we're not downhill either. How's the game sound? Does it need to go up? I'll turn it up a little bit. It's quite quiet in this one. There we go. Gotcha, go. How you doing? Right, I've got the speed set on 75. Let's just see if it keeps to it as I accelerate. It usually does. I don't know what's happened to it. I've just got a little bit of throttle in at the moment. Okay, Mike. Yeah, I haven't tried any of them yet. And this is the first time I've run this as well. I realised, I was wondering if there was any services for the 90 there. I realised the reason I couldn't see them is because I hadn't put the livery pack in. I thought all the liveries came with the timetable, but they didn't. There was some additional ones to put in. So as soon as I put those in, I was able to see them. Free Store, how you doing? Good evening. Right, we'll keep our eye on the signals. Because we're stopping at this one, as we do sometimes on this route. Well, in 1.2 miles we are. Speed set, I'll overshoot a little, then undershoot, then stabilise. We'll try it. We'll try it. It looked to me like it was wanting to race past, but we'll give it a try once we next get going. We've got a couple of stops before we get to Preston. Thanks everyone for coming in though. I can see we've got 50 in at the moment, which is great. Don't forget to click the like button for me if you don't mind, that'd be excellent. What do I think about the ScotRail HSTs getting replaced by the 222s? It means I probably can't ever go on an HST ever again. Or for the first time, I should say. Not ever again. Because 222s, I was on a 222 the other week when I went on the Lumo down to Euston. I think I've been on a 222 a couple of times, but never an HST. So that's a bit sad, really. Right, we've got 600 till the signal. Yeah, imagine not going on an HST. Different world up here, you see. I just realised what I have got is the I've got the DRA on my door panel box. There's a DRA on there as well, so I'm gonna just flick that on in a sec and just make sure it works. It's a bit close to this red for me, this. But we'll try it. There we go. Right, let me just try this DRA. It does work, yeah. So there it goes. That's me just flicking this. There's a switch on the panel which I can just flick on and off. It's pretty good. I can show you the door panel, I think. Let me just turn it round. So you see it all lights up. There's the DRA there in the middle. And obviously, like I said, we're not going to use it on this run, but you've got your left and right door buttons as well, which you can use. And then you've got your door interlocks there as well for each side. So it's pretty neat. And then when I turn that off, when I turn the DRA off, you'll see it on the 90. Just goes off like that, on like that. Pretty neat, very clever. And of course the AWS plunger, which I'm using that throughout tonight. And because it's TSW, the AWS plunger also cancels the vigilance as well. Bit different on Train Sim Classic because you've got a different button for the vigilance. But yeah. But we're ready for a spad. That's quite possible, as you know. Right, I'm just waiting for this red. We'll have a look outside while we're doing that. Why not? Try to set Pete's dogs off with the sheep buying, but they obviously don't on this route. They do on the Preston Carlisle one, but they don't on this route. Usually sets these little dogs off. We got 90,035, 90,049 on this one. We'll probably get a different one again when we change at Preston, because we've got to pop out, of course, to switch route and then get back into the service. it's probably going to be probably going to be a different 90, but we'll see. We might get lucky. Right, we should be able to go hopefully in about half a minute. You're getting one of the door panels next month. Yeah, I thought I'd start with that because those two are the more low cost options. I haven't got the DSD pedal. I should get that too, really. But then I'm obviously going to go for the PBC Pro as well, but I'm going to have to wait for one of those, I think. The plunger's surprisingly good. I thought it's just a button and I can easily press the key. Do I really want one? But actually, it's much better. Much better having that. Right, we're still waiting for the signal. There we go. We're good. So we'll get the brakes off. I will turn off the DRA with the panel. And just let the brakes come all the way up. And we'll see if the speed set works this time. I've got it set to 75. Nope, it still wants me to wait for the brakes. There we go. Right, 35 miles to the next stop. Should actually set this to 50 now. There we go. Gaz Orange, how you doing? Oh, don't worry about being late. No, it's fine. As long as you're here, that's all right. Mikey B's here as well. How are you? I wonder why it said this would take us an hour and 12 when I looked in the timetable. Now I know we're stopping a couple of times. It should start dropping the power a little bit now. I know we're on a slight downhill, but let's see. I've got it on 50. Let's see what happens. Oh, it has dropped the power. No, it hasn't. It's coming back up again. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, we're going to put it on 75 and we'll see what... Well, I'll set it to 70. Let's see what happens. Give it 5 miles per hour sort of leeway. Yeah, it's Crewe to Preston and then Preston to Carlisle. That's what we're going to be doing. Yeah. Yeah, the AWS plunger is definitely, you can use it on consoles. Yeah, you can just plug it in and it works straight out the box. You don't need any software for that. Plagued Warrior, how are you? Delivery is fire. Is sick. I think I know what you said. Am I looking forward to tomorrow? Yeah, I think so. It's not as much as a surprise for me, but I'm looking forward to you lot knowing about stuff. Then we can actually talk about what's coming up. So it'll all be revealed tomorrow night, so that's good. Right, so it's got to 75 now. Speed set's on 70. It's still going. But I don't know if it's working. For some strange reason. So we better slow it down a little bit. We'll try it again when we get to Preston. I don't think there's a specific order you need to set the speed set on. Not that I'm aware of, unless you guys tell me different. It's almost like it's ignoring it a little bit. The thing that unclogged 6 is that you plunge it. I don't know if you can see. See? You just press it in. Some call it button, some call it plunger. Plums, you just downloaded this Timetable, try it out there. Yeah, give it a go, see what you think. It's always live, so it should work. That's what I thought. It's weird. I don't know, it's not another bug, is it? I mean, we'll try it again when we set off on the second part, and we'll see if we can get it working, but... yeah, it's worked up to now. Other services have done. The liveries are pretty good. I like this orange livery. 0 injuries or goal every day. Railroads Unlimited, you're working tomorrow night, so you'll catch the info on the rerun or the summary or both. Yeah, yeah. They'll cover way more than I will. I'll just give you the sort of main points, I think. Coffee guy, how you doing? Nice to see you. There's a link 3-star in the description. I've put the link to the Timetable right in there. You get it for free if you're on PC. Evening Lee, how you doing? Bounces around a bit, doesn't it? By the way, you've probably noticed I've got Carlisle on behind me, so as that is our ultimate destination, I've switched it to Carlisle for tonight. As we usually do. Zero injuries, but there will be when you hit a fish train. You're not going to forget that, are you? No fish trains on this route, though, I'm glad to say. Scotland only, we're not going that far. Why is your badge gone from green to orange? Yeah, you must have stepped up one. You must have gone up a level. Is the Class 90 on many routes? It's on the West Coast Main Line South as a standard. But there's various mods if you're on PC that puts it everywhere else, or you can use it in free roam. If you own it, you can use it on free roam anywhere you want. As GW told me last week when I said that, anywhere you want as long as it's got overhead wires. He decided to pull me up because I said you could put it anywhere you want. So there you go, as long as it's got overhead wires. It actually will work without overhead wires, but obviously that's a bit naff. A spad followed by hitting a fish train at Oxenholme will be excellent. Imagine trying to set that up and time it just right. How long have I lived in Preston? All my life. Apart from when I've been on my holidays. Not as long as Mike, though. Right, 27 to go to our next stop. It's £3 for a pie, is it, at auction home? I've never had a pie at auction home. I've had a cup of tea at auction home on the station. That were a bit of a rip-off, as I recall. You're worn out, you've been for a day out in Southend. Oh, pretty nice. Hopefully you got the weather. You think I'm about 40? That's alright then, I'll take it. Oh god, there's a neutral section there. Dave didn't even warn me, look. I may have just got the power off in time, I think, for that one, looks like. A few of us from Preston in the chat then, we're very sophisticated. We'll have to have you on. We'll have to get you on the live stream. I wish this speed set would work, it's getting on my nerves now. He's too busy eating curry. He's on about food again. I was from outside the station. I've never actually been outside the station at Oxenholme. I've been to Oxenholme loads of times when I've caught a sort of changing service for Windermere. But I've never been off the station. It looks as if it's in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if it is. I've never stepped out of the station. Back in Yorkshire next week. What, on your holidays? Going back on your holidays? Original Tomcat says, would you say tomorrow is worth being excited for? I think they're always exciting, aren't they, the directs, because you don't really know what you're going to get. Whether you're excited about it once you've got all the details will depend on, you know, what you're expecting really, and what your type of thing is. So, yeah, I don't know really. Tell me tomorrow once you've found out all about it. Tell me whether it was exciting or not. There's always a bit of expectation, I think. Pink Hair, how you doing? Good to see you. Another week in the cottage. Nice. I don't blame you. I've got my throttle on 49 right now, and it's holding at 70, it looks like. We've got it set to 70. It's holding at 70. So I don't really know. Oh, now I've said that, it's gone to 71 just like that. I don't really know what's going on with it, to be fair. We'll try and work it out for the next one. You had a bomb cake the size of a bin lid. Did you finish it all though? That's the question. Well, we're coming up on Warrington. So, if you want to say anything about Warrington, now's the time to do it. Yes, you've still got Fiddler's Ferry that you can see, with the scenery not being updated. He's got some plans. He's got some plans to do some of the scenery, as I understand it from him chatting to me this morning. He's also going to start work on the Trent Valley timetable, so it all connects up. But he said he's got no time for. He's got no estimated timeline for it. But that's next on his plans, so you never know, we might get the timetable going all the way through then from Euston by the time he's finished with it, but these things probably take a lot of time to sort out. I tell you what I was going to do, I was going to put the frame rate on as well. Because Warrington reminded me, because Warrington I think is the worst place for the frame rate. You see there, it's barely getting to 30. Just Trains are doing a little bit of optimisation on that, I know. Once we get past here though, you'll see it pick up. There's Warrington. Anybody picked up the 90 now that didn't have it when it released? Just out of curiosity. I think there was a little sale on it recently. I think they knocked a couple of quid off it. I think apart from this speed set playing up tonight, which I've not seen before, it's pretty decent. And I don't think they've finished updating it yet. Kinkit, you got crashes closer to Crewe. All right. Yeah, I've not had any problems around Crewe, but Warrington's always a bit flaky. It's definitely flaky. But Warrington's so bad, even the game's having trouble having to see it. That's a bit harsh. You bought it when it released? Yeah, that was a bit of an unfortunate and confusing launch, wasn't it? But I'm glad they got it all fixed up. You got it right before the update came out. Yeah, it was a good time to get it. Yeah. David drives, you got the 90 minutes reduced. You want to use it as AI though, you don't drive it. Ah, okay. Is that you just not like it, or you just don't think it's up to scratch? Pete 888, how are you? Dovetail Direct, when? Tomorrow. Not long to wait. Gaz says you predict no TSW7. They ain't upgrading to UE5. They'll work on remasters instead. Oh, you think they'll work on remasters rather than improve things? That's interesting. Aye, aye. Northern, late again. Yes, you still got the all the collieries, which obviously not there in 2026. But if they get round to updating the scenery tile, then that'll be great. I need to try and find out the plan for that. I'll ask him. I'll ask him on the Discord. You think it's buggy, you don't like the sounds, but you like to see something other than 6060s. Yeah, that's the main thing, isn't it? Yeah, the neutral section's in the dip, isn't it? I think. But I can't remember exactly where it is, because I haven't been looking at the signs. It's somewhere around here, I think. Unless you tell me I've already gone over it. I don't think I have. There it is. There it is. There it is, right in the dip. I remember that one. Dave, good evening, how are you? Good to see you. Tao wants Great Eastern Main Line. There's a few of you after that. I'd tell you what I'd like about the Direct. I'd love to see you all sat in a line, and I'd love to see your faces when all the reveals come up. That's what I want to see. That's how exciting I would find the Direct, because I already know about it. I'd love to see your faces. There's nothing better feedback than seeing somebody's face like that. But during the, I was going to say actually, during the Direct, those of you who are in the Discord, and if you're not in the Discord, there's a link down in the description for this stream. If you want to join the Discord, in the Train Sim World area of the Discord, if everybody's around, we can chat while it's going on. We can chat in there if you want tomorrow night. If you've got the window open to that area and you want to have a chat about it, we can do that. That'll be the next best thing to seeing your faces, I think. So come and join the Discord if you're not already on there. TSW Preston edition, yeah, that'd be good, but it might get boring very quick. We've kind of already got the Preston edition, but yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good to have it nicely boxed up and have it on the shelf. Be a nice keepsake. The Gemmel will be a waste of time. Kay's going to record his reaction. That'll be fun, yeah. That'll be quite fun. How the hell does Tintin know about Direct? You've obviously not been around for a few weeks, have you, Daryl? Yeah, you might, Pete. Yeah, you might be a bit busy. That's true. That's true. I don't envy you. Did me and Bunny Ear Matt have a little discussion? We always have, I always go and see him every year. I always go and see him. I had a nice chat to him the other week. He's a nice fella, actually. I know you guys only see him on the streams, but in person, he's that dedicated to TSW. He like spends all his life on it. Like, he's always late in the office and all sorts. He's like Mr. TSW. Yeah, he's a nice bloke. I always have a long chat to him when I'm down there. Right, I'll put a little bit of brake in. We're approaching Wigan. Do I know what's coming tomorrow? I might do. But I'll be watching it, like you guys, tomorrow. Springs branch on the right. Not a lot in there. In fact, there's nothing in there. We've got a 323 coming out. Great answer. I'm nothing if not very diplomatic when it comes to answers. It's very difficult though. It's very, very difficult. I'll just say that. Right, the red's gone yellow, so we'll put a little bit of throttle in, not too much. Diet Coke break. Always a Diet Coke break on this channel. And I know it looks like I drink Diet Coke all day, but I don't. I only have one. I only have one a day. But it just helps when I'm streaming because I'm doing that much talking. But it just helps a little bit. Does it have a soft horn like the horn with the left, right, up, down? I don't know actually. Let me just check that red. That red's gone yellow now, so we're good. No. Just two ways. Original Tomcat says, I wish you could say the waiting is killing me. Oh, that's good. That anticipation is really good. So I hope you enjoy it when it does come round. Here's Wigan. It's 323s everywhere. We've got 9 miles till we need to stop. And we got green, so let's do it. Yeah, this is a new timetable mod, okay, yeah. 2026 timetable. You'll tell instantly straight away on the second one when we get on the Preston Carlisle, because it's got a scenery. It's quite clever actually. You enable the new scenery via the mastery tiles. So I've got it switched on at the moment. So you load the mastery tile, and it updates the scenery to something a little bit more modern. You'll instantly be able to tell. But this part of the route has got the original scenery from the 80s. So nothing's been done on this one. They've probably got a few more things on this that they need to cover up, like the power station and the collieries, etc., which you can see from the track. I noticed coming out of Preston, they've just put more trees in, which is correct, but you can still see the railway building over the top of the trees, and actually that's now a hotel, and it looks completely different to how it looked then. So they've just patched it up so you can't really see it from the train. But yeah, some of that will be good on this. I'm hoping they do something for this route on that. .4 to go to our next stop, and straight after that will be Preston Platform 3, where we'll swap to Preston Carlisle after that. You wouldn't trust yourself not to say anything. Yeah, it's difficult, but I also have to do that for work as well, you see, so I'm used to it. I just put it to the back of my mind. Lima, how you doing? Good to see you. Should finish the run to Courtbridge on TSC. Yeah. You're switching to PC next week. Did you not always play it on PC before? I know you've been on PS5 recently, but did you not always play it on PC first? I can't remember. I'm sure you did, but I know you had some trouble with your PC, I think, didn't you? Like it blew up nearly or something. That is true. You can't see anything on it after 2100 at night. Definitely in the winter you can't. Yeah, see you, Scotch. Thanks for coming in. Nice try, Kane. Nice try. PC Master Race? No, not really. You know me, I play on PS5 as well. Obviously, I can't get this on PS5, but I do mainly play on PS5. The PC I use for streaming, so... There's probably no TSW without the consoles, to be honest. Certainly from a business side of things, I would expect. I think they'll eventually adjust the speed limits on the times. I don't know, actually. It'd be nice if they did. I don't know how difficult that is to do. Both your PCs crashed, so that's rough. That is rough. So just looking at frame rate, getting around 50s, slightly over 50 in this area. Gets up to 70 in some places, over 70 actually. I've been sort of monitoring it on different routes over the last few times I've been playing it. You think if TSW wasn't on console, you think they would have stuck with TSC? I don't know if they... I don't know about that. Because TSC is quite old, isn't it? You would have thought that they would have... You would think they would keep on developing both. I don't think TSW's replaced it. I think they've just got a different focus now, haven't they? They'll make more money out of TSW because of the consoles and the fact you can't get TS Classic on consoles, but so that's probably why they've guided all the sort of effort over there. But I don't think it probably didn't start out to replace it. But I get your point. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Blake Dwario. Nice to see you. Right, we're preparing to stop. Signal PN17. I thought you were joking about that, Dave, that mod. I'll have to look for that then. Yeah, we just passed Wigan. We just passed Wigan. Nice and easy up to the red. Yeah, the neutral sections, they if you're looking closely enough at night, they do the boards, the warning boards do reflect at night. But you've really to keep your eyes peeled. I couldn't do a nighttime one, for example, and do what I'm doing now and stream. There's no way. I don't even see them when I'm doing it in daytime, never mind doing it at nighttime. But you can. I remember there was a scenario on Preston Carlisle that was all dark, which I did right at the beginning. I think it was about an hour and a half in length. That was all at night. And that was a bit of a challenge. I think it was at night and it was like middle of winter as well. Sitting downish and standing upish. I like it. Is the Dovetail Direct gonna be good? Depends. Some will, as always, some will like it, some won't. Like we always say, it won't, you know, some things don't suit everybody, do they, all the time? Right, cheers, Dave. I'll have a look at that. Here's our signal. There you go. Jason says he thinks the Direct will be an interesting watch. There you go. Well, there's the Manchester train, it looks like, in front of us coming off the route up to Manchester. Exton Junction, that is. Which means we've got a neutral section just ahead. Just wait for the signal. Probably wait for him to get in front a little bit. And then we'll get the road. There we go. And one on his way to Manchester as well. There's the neutral section right there, so we have to make sure we can roll over it. There's a line light there on the dash. There we are, we're all good, got the power back. Yeah, see you, Mikey B, thanks for coming in. It'd be better than watching P&E. It'd be better than watching North End. Absolutely. Although with North End and the Direct, I know with both of them what's coming. That's just gone green for us, so that's good. Oh, that's what happened to your 86. You didn't roll over the second magnet. That's rough. Oh, there was Animal, briefly. I saw him. And then he spammed the caps and went. This is Leyland. Won't be entertaining one will give you a death wish. Good evening, Animal. How are you doing? Stop winding him up. The 37 run, I finished part 3. Just, that was the long one. So I'm up to the start of part 4 on that. All going good so far though. Right, 2.5 miles to go. Could we switch it out? Lisa, how you doing? Good evening. All good, all good. What about you? Ormskirk branch to the left. Start slowing down for the station. Pen doors everywhere. Oh, you've been learning the German stuff. That's good. That's good, Animal. Darren, thank you for the sub. Hope you're well. How are you finding it, Animal? Or have you just been doing the CIFA? The CIFA's the easy one. Pendos, yeah. I forgot you like the Pendo as well. Yeah, just some beeping. Yeah, if in doubt, hit a button. Right, we got the red just before the station, so we'll just creep up to it. And Kay, on your stream last night, you were quite right. This is the River Ribble that we're about to go over. We got the yellow now, so we're good. Straight into the station. Four completed runs and no emergency stops. Nice. Nice, very good. You're learning, yeah. Not much in the sidings on this. The 66 over there. What livery that is, can't see. Oh, GBRF. You could probably drive that one as well. That's probably in the timetable. Base platform 3. You watch Matt's tutorial for PZB? Yeah, I think that was what I watched. That and who's the other guy? Oh, I can't remember his name. He does all tutorials. He's not. I don't think he's been on YouTube for a while. Somebody Rail, surprisingly. I can't remember his first name. He does like route learning videos. The TSW, mainly TS Classic, and he did a good one on PZB as well, I remember. I'm subscribed to him, but I can't remember what his name is. That's really bad. PTG Rail. That's him. PTG Rail. Go and look up his as well for PZB. It's quite good. Right, so we're going right up to the signal, and then we're going to switch. Yeah, so right now, you see out there, it's all very clear, you see, across there. But you'll see the difference just shortly when we switch. Right, wait for a moment. Didn't say congrats to Enadale. What's he said? Oh, he's there, yeah. Oh, you passed your GCSE with flying colours. Excellent. Excellent. Well done. Yeah, PTG Rail, he's very good. Peter Green, not come across him. I'll have a look for him. Right, we got a bronze for that. That was a bit naff. But we're going to switch to play this one now on the next bit up to Carlisle, part 2. He's a signaller in real life. He'll know what he's talking about then. Right. Choose the route. Preston, Carlisle. Look at all the timetables now. So we've got the 2026 timetable, which is that. You got all these liveries, you see. If you can see them. I'll scroll up. You can see above the camera. There's all these different ones you get as part of the pack. So if you pick the orange one. And there's our service, which is the 4 Sierra 5-2. So this is the second part. Drive this pair of Class 90s as far as Carlisle, and another driver will take over. So I'm going to take off the dynamic weather. Now, what I had it set to 24th of June for some reason, so I'm going to do it the same day. And a little bit of cloud, and there we go. Yeah, bronze. I've never had a bronze for ages. Yeah, loads of timetables. There's loads of timetables anyway, isn't there, I think? Even if you don't have the mods, there's every time you get a cargo DLC, you get another timetable. You've got the 90, you've got another timetable on West Coast Mainline South. I think there's too many timetables, I'll be honest. For the standard stuff, I mean. It's a pity they don't all integrate. But I know why they do it, because not everyone buys every DLC. So you can't just do one timetable. So it makes sense, but... Right, okay, so it set us a little bit back from the signal for part 2, but yeah, let's go, shall we? And we'll do this again. Going forwards. Put the lights on. Daytime. Let's do the do it with the mouse. Do the GSMR. There we go. That's that registered. Now, I'm going to do this speed set right now before we do anything else. 35, marker lights, instrument lights there. And we've got to put the safety systems on, so let's do that. Right, good stuff. I think we're all ready to go. Timetable Central. Yes. Loads of them. Right, let's get the brakes off. Might take a while. Doing it slowly. Have a look outside while we're doing this. We got 90019, so we did get a different one. You get these information systems as well, these boards, which are not obviously on the original route. That's part of the scenery tile. 158, so there's part of the timetable. Let's just check the brakes. Coming off now. Right, let's give it a go. There we go. It's trying. Put a bit more throttle in. Right, off to Carlisle. Yeah, they are animal, yeah, sadly. Yeah. The back unit is 42. 042. $35 at the station, up to 80. Yeah, so you can't see Ladywell House over there. It's in there, you can just see it poking out, but all the sidings are all overgrown. In reality, there's a big road running through the middle of the sidings. They're not there anymore. We'll see if the speed set behaves itself on this one. Let's see, coming up to 35 now. Yeah, it's kind of holding around where we want it to be, so we might be alright this time. We'll just see. We'll go up to 75 anytime now. Good evening, Chris. How are you? Andrew, as in the 12 tellers recently-ish. I don't go out a lot into town, I must admit. But yeah, 12 tellers is all right. Looks pretty good though, doesn't it? Makes a nice change from a 66, I have to admit. Yeah, so all this greenery is all built up on this scenery tile. There's a lot more of it. I think this green fencing as well is all new. As standard, everyone wave to my mum on the right hand side. She's in there somewhere. No steam engines, no. But it was a bit too hot for steam engines, wasn't it, recently? Yeah, I think the speed set's behaving itself. It's there or thereabouts, so I don't know what was wrong with it the first time round. I didn't do anything different to set it up. So on this one, we've got to go via in 20 miles, which sounds like it could be Lancaster, and then we've got Carlisle straight after that, so we're straight through after that. Could be a decent stretch. Will we get the 70 as a bonus low cut? They've already announced the 70, haven't they? So everything that, as usual, everything that you hear about tomorrow will be stuff you've not heard about previously. I don't know when, I can't remember now from the roadmap. I mean, the 70's been on the roadmap for a bit. I don't know when we're expecting it. I don't think a date was given for it, was it? I'm hoping it's going to be pretty soon, though. Because that'll be another one worth thrashing up and down here once we get it. Boyton and Broughton Station coming up on the left, just under the bridge. There it is. Long gone. Yeah, I think everyone's ready for 70. Yeah, I would agree. I am as well. Starting to get a bit of diversity then with the freight. 66, 90, then the 70. And of course you got the 20 as well, if you count that. Jeffrey, thank you for the sub. Hope you're doing well. The 70 should be a beast. I mean, we've played that a few times in TS Classic. It's always good to play in TS Classic, and the TS Classic one's the original version. It's not been touched by AP or anything like that, and it's pretty good. Like the APT, it's one of the better sort of standard locos you can get on Steam. The 70. So yeah, looking forward to that definitely. That's 56 when, yeah, oh, we all want everything basically, don't we? '70 is a beast. It is. It is. Dare we try a little flyby? Let's see if we can do it. I'll just get up to this curve and we'll try it up here. You can hear the rails singing still. Here it is. Wish we got more time for the flyby cameras. It's difficult on TSW, isn't it? It's fairly straightforward on TS Classic, but did I miss it again? Oh, that's it. I wasn't watching. Was that when I did the flyby? Yeah, I'll just reapply the throttle. There you go. That's what happens when I'm trying to type. I'm trying to type on my phone down here and watch everything that's going on. I missed it. Yeah, 60s, just over 60s on the frames in places on this one. It's not bad. I think in the settings on the PC, I've got the frames on unlimited. You can put in like a max frame rate. I've got it to unlimited, but I don't know exactly what that does. It's max frames. Like I said, I've seen 70s in places, but not much more than that. Yeah, the neutrals are. I know where they all are on this one as well. I've no excuse on this one, apart from not looking. Oh, you've been on fish and chips? Paul, nice. Nice. He was in Conwy at the weekend. So I quite like that that area of Wales, North Wales. $75 seems slow though up here. It really does. Yeah, did you go in the castle at Conwy while you were there? Worth going in the castle. Conwy and Carnarvon castles, two of my favourite ones. And I have been to Portmarnock, but I don't really remember it. I must have been a kid when I went there. I think I've been there on holiday a couple of times, but oh, Hake, very nice. Not bouncing around as much the 90 on this route. Have you noticed? On the Crewe to Preston, it was all over the place. Most of it, most of the run. This one's much more steady, much flatter. The service number disappears from the GSMR. I hope they fix that at some point. Very rarely does the head code stay on the GSMR. This is a shame. It's a small thing, but are you going to Carlisle tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, I like Carlisle. And of course the train goes right past it. More 66s. Actually no, the train goes past Conway, doesn't it? The Conway. Carlisle's got water around most of it. And Carlisle's bigger castle. I think King Charles, when he was prince, he if you're a prince, you don't get crowned, do you? Whatever the ceremony is to become a prince, like official, he had that done there. Or when he's Prince of Wales, I think he was the ceremony took place in Carlisle Castle. Yeah, when he was made Prince of Wales. I seem to remember in the centre of the castle, in the grass, there's like a sort of platform where they did it, and in the castle there's photographs of it from, I think it was in the 60s. Was it the early 60s? I seem to remember. I've been to Carlisle Castle quite a few times, and the town's quite nice, quite quaint. Right, we're not far from Lancaster. That is true. I do know which hotel chain is better, and where to get the better full English as well, which should always be part of your English experience, Paul, when you come over here. None of this continental breakfast rubbish. Sausages, bacon, egg, tomato, you name it. Good stodge food. You got grabbed by a Belgian TV crew, and then you were made to sit in the slate seat holding a Welsh flag in your English. That's classic, that. Where's that? Carlisle Castle. That's brilliant. Couple of miles per hour over on the speed set, going downhill. That was Lancaster. So I originally thought the go via was going to be Lancaster, but it might be like Hess Bank, or even the turn off to Morecambe, perhaps. And we have got the neutral section coming up. See, I have remembered. We'll slow it down just in case this yellow doesn't change. Oh, I don't go for black pudding. I've said that before. I'm not keen on it. Dried up blood doesn't sound too appetising to me, I must admit. Although I know it is part of many people's full English, but not for me. Some people also have tinned tomatoes as well. I don't know about that. Then plum tomatoes. I don't know about that on a full English. Beans, yeah, beans. If you want a fixer tomato or baked beans. I don't know about plum tomatoes. Plum tomatoes are alright, but not on a full English. I don't know. Right, this red might change, as we always get with these go vias. We'll just see. But we'll play it cautiously just in case. And 56 miles to Carlisle, platform 1. There we go, there's the green, but we've got the neutral section, so I'll wait till we get over this, then I'll speed us up. Just wait for the line light to come back on. There it is. Off we go. Plum tomatoes, Shoddy likes plum tomatoes. I like them, but not on a full English. Lee likes black pudding. Sinbad a Mile likes black pudding. Oh, the black pudding controversy stream. At least it don't go to waste if you lot are around. Yeah, fried bread. You can't beat a bit of fried bread. Just don't have it every day. Try it as a treat. Right, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the speed set to 70. Because we're going over by a couple of miles per hour every single time. So I'll just go below 70. And I'll drop the speed set to 70. Reapply the power. And we'll see how we get on with that. Black pudding is lush. Oh dear. Your local cafe does mega breakfast, full English, double everything, and some random stuff like fried spam add-on on top. Hash browns on a full English. That's a different twist to it, yeah. Monday night food review. Yeah, it doesn't take long, does it? Well, it's got one. We've talked about food a little bit, but 1 hour 49 in, and we're on the main subject now. Bubble and squeak. I've not had that. Has that got cheese in it? Probably got cheese in it. Andrew's hungry again now. If you come in here regularly, Andrew, you'll know by now, but at least by 8 o'clock usually, everybody's starving. And then Ratty comes in. He's usually had his kebab by this time and tells us all about it. Bit of action in the sidings at Cornforth. Great Western stuff there, look. HST. That's Cornforth. First thing you order when you get to Edinburgh is going to be black pudding. No, mate, don't do it. Don't do it. You know what it is, don't you? Yeah, you know what it's made of. You might as well, if you're in Edinburgh, you might as well have a haggis while you're at it. My favourite food in Scotland are those like meat pies that you get where they deep fry them. I don't know if you've seen them. The pastry's like really thin, but they deep fry the pies. And it's just like a kind of minced meat inside. Slightly spicy. They're good. And I don't know if they're called Scottish pies or Scotch pies. They might just be as simple. It might be as simple as that. I'm not sure, but they're good. There's a pie shop in there's a baker's in Dumfries, not far from the station, and they do really good pies there. Haggis belongs with the black pudding. Balmoral chicken, I've not heard of that. Sounds a bit posh, that. Stuff a chicken fillet with haggis. No. I don't know if I fancy haggis at all. I've never had it. Maybe if I shut my eyes and taste it, it might not be so bad. Right, we've got 51 to go to Carlisle, so we've got a way to go. Could attempt another little flyby, if I can get ahead of the train, that is. Not the best, is it? Nice and quiet up this end of the route. Here'll do. Get that gantry out of the way. Oh, we missed that. Do you see that? I bet that was the 66 coming back the other way that we missed. Haggis is like a sort of slicey, spicy mincemeat. Yeah, and the rest of the stuff they put in it. And the actual container it's in. Like a sheep's gut or something. Animal says, am I the only one from the proper end of the country? Oh, dear me. Down south. Yeah, chips and gravy. Not getting much power here. I'm going to drop the power and reapply. Oh wow, it's dying on me. Look at that. Probably applied it too much. I can see it going up. But you can see that under the camera. It's rising now. Yeah, sheep's stomach, that was it, yeah. Well, actually, sheep's gut. I was nearly there. I was nearly right. That's true, Pete. That's true. Some sausages definitely haggis in disguise. Probably the ones at the travel lodge. Paul, what do you reckon? I'm going to risk putting it up to 75 again. It's behaving itself quite well. A vegan haggis, I wonder what you put in that. Yeah, we're not far from Oxenholme, are we really? So I need to pay attention around here. Really nice part of the route, this. The GSMR's gone off completely now, look. There's nothing on the GSMR. Yeah, you'll press it and I'll say, do you want to deregister it? Which is a shame. UK sausages classed as sawdust. Yeah. True animal, yeah. Well, we're going to get ready for Shap. We'll see how we do. We're not that far away. I think all this is upgraded, isn't it? We don't get these hay bales in the original timetable. So that's all new as part of the tile. And it was confirmed that the tile, the scenery tile that's used for this 2026 one, is the same one that was used in the 2019 one. But I've not played the 2019 one. I played the original 2019, but then the scenery tile was added in the second version. And I haven't played the second version yet. I have it, but I've not played it. There's the sign for the warning sign for the neutral section coming up. Which is just before Oxenholme. You use the hay bales for the neutral section. Yeah, I know where this one is. I've no missing this one. The most obvious ones are the ones just outside Carlisle, and the ones straight after Penrith Station as well. Those are the two standout ones. A couple of others are harder to remember, but not too bad. The Oxenholme badge is coming out. Dave's got the Oxenholme flag. Good news is we're not stopping here. We wouldn't be anywhere, would we? Here it comes. Here it is. Bit slow this for me coming through here. Nice. The beautiful Bloom Gorge is the next thing to see. Yeah, that's an unfortunate bit of terminology. No wonder everyone's going, ooh, look out for the fish train. That's the only one we've got to dodge now. We've negotiated Oxenholme. So hopefully we'll be alright on the fish train. We're not north enough yet. Still got 40 miles to Carlisle. You'll never let me live that one down. And the second time was definitely Animal's fault for telling me to save it and try again. So I'm not taking the blame for the second attempt. It was a request from chat. Yeah, Frankie Howard, yeah, it was. There was a fish van in the railway museum. Oh, I'm always going to blame you for the second attempt, Animal. Definitely. That is the proper gradient ratio. It works. You'll never get me to change that. The banana. Right, so I didn't know that was in there. If he's monitoring this track, like I said earlier, he'll find it pretty straight, pretty neat. Not really bumping around at all. Not much bounce at all there. The speed set's baffling. I don't know what was up with it in the first part. Right, we're getting ready for Shap, which will be interesting. I've got full throttle. We'll see how we do. There's the M6. And we got the neutral section at T-Bay as well. So yeah, I remember this one as well. But the amp's dropping as well. I don't get that. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, there's loads of cows on this route. Loads. There's the first board. We get off the power, then we've got to get back on the power to get up over Shap. So I'm going to start bringing the power down. Shut it off, coast for a little bit. Right, there it is. So we've got to get back on the power as quick as possible. Try and get up to that 75 if we can. Because the start of Shap is just ahead. We'll see how we do. Leave the power on, he says. Right, we'll see how it copes. It's quite a heavy train, I think. Then it's up and over through Penrith, and then we'll be at Carlisle before we know it. It does make a nice sound, that one, doesn't it, on the way past? I was just thinking that. Teesside, how you doing? You're all right. There hasn't been any donations tonight, so you've got a free pass. No push-ups tonight. More coal, yeah. It's trying. That's all right, Pete. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Most of the time, you might not know it, but I'm exactly the same. Exactly. I do plan as well to do that, the Lumo service, Preston to Euston. But part one is a bit, part one of it, it's in TS Classic, but part one of it is a bit temperamental. On occasions given me out of memory errors. So I need to run some other kind of scenario on it first, I think, like to almost preload it. But I plan to do the full run over 3 parts from Preston down to Euston in the Lumo Meridian, just to replicate that service that I did the other week in real life. So that'll be a decent run. Did anything get leaked? Nothing. Paul, thank you very much for that. Dono, that's correct. T-side needs to do push-ups. Thank you for that, mate. Right, T-side, get down, give me 20. You came in, you see, and you spoke too soon. Thanks for that, Paul. Cheers. Yeah, if you come in and enjoy yourself, that's the main thing. That's what it's about. Just come back tomorrow night and tell me if you enjoyed yourself after the direct. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Right, we're not doing so bad up this hill. We're at the top now, and we've been able to maintain the speed, which is nice. Got a bit of power in the back pocket, these 90s, I think. Another 66 loitering at the top. This is probably where we speed down the other side of the hill, so I'll be ready with the brakes, I think. That's the good thing about these timetables. You just see a little bit more. Like they've put all this additional stock in, just sat there, which is great to see. With plenty of traffic coming past as well. You better do the pushes, you better not cheat us as well, T-side. $10,000 HP with 2 locos, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Actually, the speed set down, look at this downhill now. I'm still on full power. The speed set, strangely, is kind of holding as well. Quite impressive. At least it's working for part of the journey. Right, 28 to go. Penrith is next in a flash of an eye in about 7 miles, I think. Ish. Now then, Kev, how are you doing? Nice to see you again. You do love someone did the orange and black livery. You're 3/4 of it done. And DTG said they didn't have the license. Oh, right, that's even better then. There you go. By the way, just while you're there, Kev, is that improvement patch out yet? I know there was an improvement patch planned for PC for the cab. I don't know if that came out yet. I presume that's one of yours, is it, Kev? You'd be doing that. You'd be making that. I've been keeping an eye out for it, but I've not seen it yet. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it, Dave, that how it's working this time. It wasn't doing it at all before, and I didn't do anything out of sequence, or like you said, it should always use the speed set. It should work, but it wasn't for some reason. Don't know why. It's been perfectly fine this time. I can recommend getting one of these AWS plungers as well, even if you're on console. Depends how far you sit away from your console, though. I don't know what length cable it's got. Maybe, I don't know, Mike, what would you say? 2.5 meters, perhaps. Got a decent length cable on it, but it's worth getting one. Ah, cool. Thanks, Kev, for that. I'll keep my eye out for it. You're about a foot from the TV. Oh, you'll be all right then. You'll be all right then. You can get one of these. Got fireworks going off outside now. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, just let me know when it's about to come out, Kev. That'd be good. I'll pick it up straight away then. Right, we've got 23 to Carlisle. $10,000 horsepower, get that in your car. It wouldn't stay on the road, would it? Can you imagine? You'd need a car like a tank for one thing. Yeah, that's right, Shoddy. Yeah, it's the only thing that works on console because it doesn't need software to run. So the door panel that I've got needs software to run. Obviously you can't do that on your console, but the AWS plunger you can just plug into your USB port and you're good to go. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review on both of them, the door panel and the plunger. I'll do them separately, and you can see it. You see it in action on there. I'll be doing those soon once we got this direct out of the way and all the other stuff that comes with it. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. Is there some special occasion? It's a bit early for bonfire night. The fireworks are going off though. 2 meters the cable. It's still decent length, isn't it, that? Because I've got the PC right next to me, I've got a lot of spare cable which I've just tucked down the back of the desk out of the way. But it's handy if you're on console. Right, Penrith is just ahead, which means another neutral section coming up just after it. It's probably a riot. Yeah, it could be. Evening, Boynes. How you doing? You missed us going through Warrington, obviously. Is that building always there, or is that part of the scenery tile? I don't recognise that building. Been a good run though over the 2 parts. I do like the timetable. I think it's pretty good. So I need to get. You were talking about. GW was talking about the East Coast main line timetable. 2019 timetable, which I haven't got yet, which I will download. I'll take a look at that as well. Plenty of 66s on this. Like I said, the level of traffic on this is pretty good. And Mike, are you going for the PBC Pro? I think you said you were gonna get it. I think that has to be on my list next. David Drives has already got his. Right, here's the motorway. So Penrith is just around the curve at the top. So I'm gonna take the power off for the neutral section. We'll course through Penrith. Here it is. Yeah, see that's new there at the end of the station building all this. Normally you can only see the ruins there. So Penrith Station's had a bit of work done to it. Neutral section's right here, then the next one, the final one we've got is right before Carlisle Station. That's it. Oh, you had the Pro in your cart and lost it while you were paying. Oh, dear me. I think they've been really popular. I did ask him when the next batch was coming out, and he said, no idea. He said it's going to be busy for a long time, is what he said. So, yeah, Paul got his. I saw Paul got his. You've got the Pro, the Flexi brake, the door panel, and the AWS in your bag, and you can't use them for weeks. And I know how heavy that was because you gave me the box to hold when we were waiting for the taxi. Nearly broke my arms off. There's some weight. The PBC Pro is quite heavy, I think. I think the Flexi brake is as well, from what I remember. Because I did get a chance to have a play with all the kit while I was down at DTG, so it was good really for me. I had a chance to have a look, which a lot of you won't get a chance to have a look at it before you buy it if you pick it up, if you pick the stuff up. But Chris, with the really long name afterwards, thank you for that sub. Hope you're doing well. I'm glad your first name's Chris. I can manage that. Pete's got the door panel and the AWS, just like I have, yeah. Waiting on the Flexi brake DSD pedal to be delivered, then the PBC Pro. Got you. Yeah, that's true. The PBC Pros do go out the door pretty quick. Without a few bones. Don't need to have a few. It looks really good, that. Does look really good. Yeah, stick to your Xbox controller every few more weeks to the cottage. Yeah, there is that. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap stuff, but it's very niche, but very popular at the same time, I think. The door panel's great with the lights and everything. And I'll put it in my little review, but I've kind of got mine. Can you see on the back? Let me try and show you and get it right on the camera. I don't know if you can see those little, these things I've put on the back. They're like from Amazon, less than a £5. You get 2 in a packet, and they're meant to be like little laptop stands, and they just stick on. They got pads on them, and you stick them on, so that when I've got the door panel in front of me, it's kind of a like not as steep as that. It's kind of at that angle. So it's sort of like the driver's desk would be, rather than having it just flat. And I actually found out about that from Matt Pedalston. He's got the same on the back of his. And when I was down at Dovetail and I saw his, I said to him, "What are those on the back?" And he gave me the link on Amazon. So when I do the review, I will. I'll put the link to those just in case anybody wants to get those as well, because it's handy having the panel at a slight angle, and it's still, they've got like rubber feet on them as well, so if you push the buttons in for the doors, the thing still doesn't slide backwards because it grips on the rubber pad. So yeah, less than a £5 they were. No need to talk up the visuals because you're here. Feel free to trash it. I like the visuals. No, I do like the visuals. I think you did a good job on the visuals. Dave will tell you, because Dave Dave used to drive them, the 90s. He'll tell you. Now what's he showing? I thought you might. You're contemplating building a console that the controls will drop into. I thought you might do. I think you've got a bit more room than I've got. So I've got to disconnect these during the day when I'm working at the same desk, because I'm working from 2 laptops now with what I'm doing at the moment. So I have to sort of clear space out of the way during the day, which is a bit of a pain. So I emptied the cupboard that's next to me in readiness, and I can just slot them in the cupboard, because I've got a USB hub on the desk now as well, so they're easy just to plug in. I can just lean over and I don't have to go around the back of the PC anymore and mess about, which was always a pain. So, but yeah, I've got to disconnect them and put them away, which is a shame. But it'd be nice if you get the whole setup and you can build yourself something. A train sim rig, yeah, exactly, yeah. Or you use the same desk for work as well. You have to swing it away. Yeah. I'd love to leave everything set up, ready to go. As you know, it's exactly the same problem that I have with my Logitech wheel. I've got to use that for when I want to use it, and then I've got to dismantle it again and put it away. That's a bit of a pain. Need a revolving desk, a separate desk with everything on, and you just turn your chair around to whichever desk you need. That'd be handy. In an ideal world. You 3D printed a full set of controls for German trains. Have you got your own 3D printer? I was looking at those. GBRF66. It's a lot of desks, it is. Got a lot of kit to put on the said desks. Ah, right, yeah, yours is on a wheels. That's handy, yeah. That is handy. Right, we're not that far away. Just over 6 miles. So while we're just doing this 6 miles, don't forget tomorrow, during the direct, if you want to come into the Discord, link is in the description if you're not already in the Discord. We'll be chatting in the Train Sim World area of the Discord as it's taking place. If you want to chat about what it is you're seeing, what your opinions are, what you think's good, what you think could have been better, you can just we'll have a chat about it live in the Discord if you want. I'll be in there. And by this time tomorrow night, it might not be over this time tomorrow night. It might be a late one. So, yeah, we'll be there anyway. And I'll try and get that summary out, ready to go for when the direct finishes. And that, you can watch that anytime. If you want to. It'd be kind of like a too long didn't read sort of summary, I think, of a very condensed version of the direct. Yeah, what's a butt kicker? On your chair. What's a butt kicker on a chair? That must be an American thing. Yeah, there'll be a lot of bloat in there, I would expect. Three miles to go. Thanks everyone for coming in though. The number's been consistently up there the whole way through, so yeah, thank you for that. You know I always appreciate that. Hopefully you've enjoyed the stream. Ah, that's interesting, that K then, yeah. That sounds pretty good, that. Yeah, send it, yeah. Right, we got the neutral section coming up before the 20 in the hood, so we'll start powering it down. Put a bit of brake in for the 20. The blackboards just went past then for the neutral section. It's better than listening to the missus. What, the stream, you mean? I bet you don't tell her that, though. I dare you. Right, here's our last neutral section. So, let's take a little bit more speed off. Just after the yellow. We're going into Carlisle platform 1. That's good, Pete, yeah. No worries at all. So if you are on PC, obviously I can recommend this timetable if you've not already picked it up. There's a few good timetables on there as well. I will get that East Coast Mainline one as well. I'll take a look at that. Perhaps we'll run that on a future stream. See what that one's all about. but welcome to Carlisle. Not many people on the platform for 10:30 in the morning, but this marker's probably right on the red light, so stop nice and easy, I think. Nice and safe into Carlisle. That was a good run, that. I enjoyed it all the way from Crewe. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. That's it for tonight. Enjoy the direct tomorrow. Don't forget to pop into the Discord. If not, we'll chat on the next stream that we do. Be interested to sort of hear what you think about it. Should be some nice surprises. There always is. But the main thing is, make sure you enjoy it. Thanks everybody for coming in. All the best. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.